Warning: the following video contains content that some viewers may consider extremely awesome. Viewer discretion advised. Welcome to the Phoenix Effect, and it's time to lay down a commentary. It's been a long time since I've laid down a regular commentary. I've been doing a lot of Let's Plays on my channel. Just been going through a little first-person shooter burnout this time of year. Call of Duty Ghosts. Yeesh. Had enough of it, but hey, we got to deal with it for a few more months until Advanced Warfare comes out. So, for this commentary, I thought I'd throw a little Call of Duty Ghost at you because, well, I know you guys like Call of Duty, and I do too. This isn't a recent gameplay or anything, I've had it for a while, but I thought it'd be good. We'll just let this just roll in the background here. We've got a little free-for-all action here. And we need to discuss something that's been rattling around in my brain for a long time. The question that we need to address is, are video games childish? How old is too old to be playing video games? Well, this has been on my mind for a long time because for some reason it seems like society has the notion and the stereotype that video games are for kids. I don't know why, because you see all the ratings, 17 and up, rated M for mature. I mean, you've got intense violence, blood, gore, alcohol, sexual content, language. Oh yeah, of course those are for 8-year-olds. Obviously. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with some people. But anyway, let's take a few steps back here. Let's go back. Let's back up a little bit. That aside, I mean, I started gaming at an early age. I don't know exactly how old I was. I was very young though, back in the Atari days. That's how old I am. I'm in my mid-30s. Got a wife and 2 kids, a career. I mean, I've been gaming for a long time. I remember my cousins had an Atari. That was probably my first exposure to like an at-home kind of console video game system. And that was back in the day where we had arcades, and I'd ride my bicycle down to the mall about every day during summer break when I was in grade school. Pocket full of quarters, ready to play the latest games, the big cabinet games in the arcades. I don't even know, they don't even really have many of those anymore. Some of you guys probably never even been to one, but I mean, I've gamed all the way through grade school. I mean, it wasn't a big deal because everyone was doing it at that age, and you know, all my friends, most of the guys I went to school with and stuff, all enjoyed video games. And then into middle school was kind of the same way. You know, there's a few people bowing out, but my circle of friends that I hung with, obviously the nerds, we enjoyed video games and stuff. And, you know, I did other things too. I played sports and got out and rode my bike and chased girls and stuff and, you know, all that good stuff too. But, you know, as I was growing up, the common thread, you know, even till today has been video games in my life. Through high school, the same thing. You know, yes, there weren't as many kids playing video games in high school. When I got to college, I slowed down quite a bit, especially the first few years of college. I was just so busy in engineering school, you know, with classes and parties and chasing girls and whatnot. I didn't play too many games. I wasn't a hardcore gamer or anything like some of the guys. I went to an engineering science school, so I mean, there was a lot more video games going on there than probably a typical school. But I got back into it toward the end of college, and I mean, you know, now I'm a grown man and I'm still playing them. And I don't know, it seemed like when I graduated and started my first job after college, I was almost like embarrassed or ashamed to tell my coworkers and supervisors and stuff. I tried to almost hide it, like that I didn't want anybody to know that I played video games because I thought it was childish. You know, nobody did it. All the guys I worked with, you know, they did manly things like hunt and fish. See, I grew up in the Midwestern United States. I still live here, and everybody likes to hunt and fish and do manly things. They've got snowmobiles and jet skis and boats and ATVs and motorcycles and all that manly stuff, you know. And oh, I like to play video games, you know. It's just kind of embarrassing, but you know, as I'm getting older now, I'm in my mid-30s, and I'm getting to the point I'm more comfortable with who I am, and frankly, I don't give a crap anymore about what people think about me. So I let it fly. Everyone knows that I love video games at work, and I don't hide it. You know, they don't share the same interests, but whatever. You know, it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and I hope you guys that are younger can get to that stage a little earlier in life than I did. I mean, never be ashamed of who you are. If you do something and you like it, and it doesn't infringe upon other people's happiness in their life, I mean, more power to you. Have fun doing it, and don't be ashamed of it. I mean, that's really the main reason I started YouTube, because none of my coworkers or real life friends game much anymore, so I thought YouTube is a great way to take my love for video games and my silliness and goofiness, my personality, and kind of get it out there and interact with other gamers like you. So we can, you know, interact in the comment sections, you know, play together online, just kind of basically find other gamers and, you know, enjoy gaming together. I mean, have some laughs along the way, and just have fun with games. I mean, that's what gaming's all about, and I just don't understand why more people don't do it. Maybe it's just my area of the country or the world, but it seems like in bigger cities maybe there'd be more gaming. I'm out in the Midwest, so everybody likes to hunt and fish and be outside, and I like to be outside as much as the next guy, I guess. I'm too much of a pansy to hunt and fish, I guess. I'd rather... I mean, there's a video game, you can just get into it, you can do anything, it can take you anywhere. It's kind of like a book, I guess. You know, it's non-linear entertainment. It's pretty cheap compared to a lot of stuff. Hunting and fishing and, you know, attending sporting events and watching sports on TV. I mean, it's just, I don't know, I could see why people enjoy it. It's just not my cup of tea, and it feels good to be at the point in my life where, you know, I'm here with you guys, I'm expressing this, and hopefully you guys feel the same way. You know, if you enjoy video games like I do and have a love and just a fascination with them, smack that like button and show me some support. I'd really appreciate it. You know, if this is your first visit to the Phoenix Effect channel, I would really love it if you would hit that subscribe button and join me on my journey. I don't know where this is going, but I don't see myself going away from video games anytime soon. I'll probably be playing these things until I die in some way, shape, or form. So, I mean, it's just a great hobby. I'm not ashamed to play it anymore. I mean, let me know in the comments down below. When do you plan to stop playing video games? Think you're going to be a lifelong video game enthusiast? You think you'll grow out of it someday? I mean, I don't know. It just seems like there's that stereotype out there that you should just grow up and, you know, I don't know, sit and watch TV every night. I don't know what adults are supposed to do, but maybe not have fun. Maybe that's why you're not supposed to play video games. See, I got a wife, I got kids. I still like to have fun. Sometimes I got to have a little me time. I like to escape. You know, video games are a great escape. You know, a little downtime. You got to keep everything in check and balance. You can't go overboard. You got to keep things balanced in life, and I struggle with that sometimes. I would like to game a lot more than I actually do. I got a full-time job, you know, a lot of responsibilities in my life, but I always carve out a little bit of time each week for some games and YouTube. Now I like to interact with you guys, and my channel's really small now. I'm just over 250 subscribers, but I would just freaking love it if my channel blew up and I could focus more effort in this area of my life, and I really enjoy it. It's so much fun interacting with you guys and getting feedback from you guys. Yeah, it's just a hobby I never see myself going away from. I'm in it for the long haul, so if you subscribe, plan to see a variety of stuff from me on my channel. I do Let's Plays. I mean, I play all sorts of different genres of games. I've been through them all over the course of my life. Right now I'm kind of fancying some first-person shooter action. I like open-world games like GTA, Watch Dogs, that type of stuff, but I play a little bit of everything. So if that sounds good, I urge you to subscribe if you're on the fence. Hey man, it's free. If you change your mind down the road, you can always unsubscribe later. It's not a big deal, but I would really appreciate so any support I can get on my channel. Follow me on Twitter. I've got a Twitter account. I'm kind of a goofy guy. You watch some of my other videos, you'll see. I like to tweet out weird things once in a while. It's a great way for us to interact. So definitely check me out there. And thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for all the support so far, guys. I've been doing this less than a year and I've been having a blast, so I hope you stick around. I love video games. You love video games. We're men, and we're not afraid to say that we love video games. The preceding was a bizarre phenomenon known only as the Phoenix Effect. I now return you to your regularly scheduled life, already in progress.